Y'all, 50 Cent is not playing, and he just sent Young Miami a strong warning for allegedly setting him up. Now, this drama is getting messier by the second because 50 is bringing all the smoke and the internet is eating it up. So let's get into it.
Would you give him a chance? I feel like that could be a look. No?
I ain't say that, you said it. No, I would.
So, for the past couple of days, 50 and Young Miami have been going back and forth online, and it all started when Young Miami did an interview where she was asked who she would rather date between Floyd Mayweather, Tyler Perry, Michael B. Jordan, and 50 Cent. Young Miami kept it real cute, saying she'd date Floyd Mayweather and Tyler Perry, but when it came to 50, she was like, nah, I'm good. And her reason? She said she's seen how he treats his enemies and wouldn't want any smoke with him. And these were her exact words. With 50, I like 50, she said. I respect 50, but relationship-wise, no, it'd be a little crazy. That man right there, I would want to just stay on his good side. Break up? Nothing. Hey, that's a businessman, someone I'd love to do business with. Now, what the internet just couldn't wrap their heads around was how Young Miami could call 50 Cent crazy when she was literally with Diddy for 2 whole years. Like, be so for real. Anyways, when 50 saw the interview, he had time. And of course, he fired back with a response for Young Miami. And because it's 50, he couldn't resist throwing a little shade at Diddy too, basically making it very clear that Diddy was never getting out of jail. And here's what he said: I like that she understands I'm a little different. Shit, Diddy ain't never getting out, baby. Take your time with me. I'll be gentle with your fine ass. Ooh, 50 really be saying anything. Anyways, a lot of people in the comments felt like 50 was just playing around, but others who thought he was dead serious about wanting a thing with Young Miami straight up told him she was just a freak-off leftover. Now, while people were still in the comments trying to figure out why 50 would even ask Young Miami to give him a chance, he took things up a notch and threw some more shade. This time, it was about the same interview where Young Miami denied being into golden showers.
She tried to cover
Well,
it up.
would you try that?
Peeing on me? I don't know. Like, I don't like the smell of pee.
Yeah.
That's for one.
If someone asked you to pee on them, is that something you're open to?
No.
Although, we all know of the old interview where Young Miami had literally confessed that she liked being peed on. Anyways, in response to that, 50 posted a sticker from way back of a boy peeing in the grass, basically shading Young Miami for the wild stuff Diddy used to do to her. And along with it, he wrote, "Whatever you like, baby, I'm not gonna judge you. Everybody else will, but I'm here for you." At this point, it was clear as day that 50 was really out here mocking Young Miami, because people even started digging up that old footage where she talked about being into men who peed on her. And with the way 50 was going so low, it totally made sense why Young Miami said she didn't want to be romantically involved with him in the first place. Cause let's be real, 50 is messy, and breaking up with him would be like setting yourself up for a lifetime of shade. But y'all, I want to hear from you. What do you think about this whole messy exchange between Young Miami and 50? Do you think he's just mad that she said she wouldn't date him? Or is this just 50 being 50? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and until next time, make sure to smash that follow button so you never miss out on the latest celebrity gossip.
Not too long ago, drama erupted on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta when Yandy and Mendeecees found themselves at the center of yet another scandal. You'll be shocked to hear how Yashida got involved in the situation and how fans feel about this new development. The conflict began when Jessica White confronted Yandy over a weird Instagram DM that her niece had gotten. Yandy initially claimed she was the one behind the message, insisting it was her doing. However, as the episode unfolded, many viewers were left scratching their heads over how true that could be. Shocking everyone, Rashida then seemed to get herself involved in the issue as she decided to speak on what she thought of Yandy's narrative. According to her, the whole thing didn't make a lot of sense as she had a hard time believing her story.
Oh, you in a club full of people and see a girl from across the room and you can figure out who that is? I don't know if that's making sense. I don't know.
While her comments seemed like a very real accusation, fans were taken aback at how Rashida seemed to have turned against Yandy if she was willing to throw her under the bus. One fan even commented, not Rashida doubting Yandy's story about Mendeecees in the DM story. However, fans also couldn't help but notice that her words did make a lot of sense as many had a hard time believing Yandy's story. As the episode continued, the tension deepened when Yandy's husband, Mendeecees, decided to speak on the situation himself as he dropped another bomb on viewers. According to him, Yandy actually hadn't sent the message at all, as he said, "I'm not saying she lying, I don't think she lying, but I'm gonna be honest. I sent that DM. It was me, I'm not gonna lie." Many were left stunned as his confession very much did make it sound like Yandy was lying. And as he continued with his story, many started to question why exactly Yandy would take the fault. According to him, he saw a girl in the club and impulsively decided to slide into her DMs, something he now calls nothing more than a spur-of-the-moment decision meant to create a story time moment. This admission further complicated matters, as it also confirmed that Rashida wasn't lying, and she really was trying to call out Yandy. Seeing this unfold, social media lit up with reactions as fans seemed to debate who exactly was telling the truth in the situation. Some people are still debating whether or not Mendices was perhaps trying to cover for Yandy, or even why this situation had become so mysterious in the first place. Many users took to comment sections to speak on it, with some writing, "He's not even believable with it. Silence would help the whole family." At this point, I sent it. It seems like the growing sentiment among viewers has quickly become that the entire situation is only getting more absurd. Amid all this chaos, Rashida's involvement has also become a hot topic as many fans continue to compare them to each other. Two delusional women fighting for their horrible marriages. Yandy and Rashida are the same. People are now catching on to the fact that it looks like Rashida's recent comments are hinting at a deeper frustration with Yandy's constant attempts to deflect and manipulate the situation. However, not everyone is on Rashida's side, as some have even accused her of being a bad friend. Yandy a mess. That man clearly doesn't give a and want to be done. Rashida has always been best friend, and she always turn on them. Some fans now suspect that Rashida's sudden involvement in the conflict might be a sign of her trying to break away from her long-standing friendships, as she might just be done trying to deal with Yandy's messes, especially as fans have long noticed that Rashida's comments recently seem more pointed and personal than her usual neutral stance. Instead of merely observing the drama from the sidelines, she appears to be taking a more active role in calling out behavior that she deems unacceptable. Seeing how messy things have become, many feel that if Yandy truly cared about clearing her name, she would have taken more responsibility instead of deflecting blame onto others.